You're tying in your sales team to the bigger vision. It's going to motivate them even more, because if they're tied into the bigger vision of the company, they're already going to be motivated. Who gives a shit about a nice restaurant? I know where this company's going. I want to go there. No matter if you give me a nice restaurant, a car service, flying private, doesn't matter, because I want to be a part of the actual vision. Sorry. Is everyone awake? All right, good, let's go. All right, so how do you motivate a sales team? That was one of the topics that we were talking about. This is 5 minutes with Phil.
Justin.
And that's what we're gonna talk about, how to motivate a sales team and when to motivate a sales team. One of the things that, just off the top of my head, without even like thinking about it, is when to motivate a sales team, right? And as a business owner, is knowing your business, knowing when the ups and downs are. I think you need to go hard and double down on the motivation and the bonuses and all that when you know it's your slow month. And most people would probably curl up and not do that. Well, we're not making money, I'm not gonna spend money. So we're giving away $25,000 in December, right? So that would be my first piece of advice.
Actually, a good one that you mentioned is the timing. I think a lot of people will try to motivate a sales team when things are going wrong or the numbers are behind. If you can't do it, it's a little too late at that point. Another thing, obviously, is commission. When anyone thinks about motivating a sales team, I think commission and bonus structure is the most important thing. Getting creative with that, making sure people know.
I'm laughing. I'm laughing because I had like a jolt go through them for a second. Before you're recording.
It's like wild.
You gotta wake
up.
up.
Got me too, really.
Yeah, that was a shot of coffee.
Also, making sure that comp structure is not confusing. It has to be super simple, easy to understand, and they should know exactly where they are.
100%. So leadership needs to know when to motivate their sales team. Don't motivate them at the end of the month. You ever watch UFC? Obviously, we've all watched that, or boxing. Right. The guy's already losing the fight. Go out there and swing. All right, I'm already gassed, dude. I've tried everything, you know what I'm saying? So doing it early, like you said, and setting that, which actually leads into the next thing, which is milestones. It's really hard to motivate someone if they don't know what their markers are and their milestones are, right? So having those milestones set up, having a clear pathway, meaning like if I close this much or bring in this much business, this will unlock this bonus or unlock this next career path, right? Or next commission structure. Right. Whether you're a team leader, whether you're a business owner, the biggest thing, and just to wrap it with a nice little bow, knowing your team. You cannot ride in on a white horse and just be like, go into battle, like no one's gonna respect you. And how are you gonna motivate your guys if you don't even know what's their why? Why are they here?
We experienced that actually. We worked at a company once. The manager walked in and was like, hey, we're doing a sales competition, and the bonus was like a set of golf clubs. We're like 21 years old, and our priorities or the things that we were interested in were completely so removed from that. Like we're not like 50-year-old men. We want to have like a golf club set.
Or we weren't into it.
It wasn't like a thing for us, and it's just that was a complete flop. And we got to see that firsthand of what that looks like. And I think someone else won like a kayak, and they were completely
they sold it.
Yeah, they were sold it.
So yeah, knowing your team, knowing your troops, knowing your squad. If I know that you have a girlfriend or a fiance or whatever the case is, and you've always wanted to go to this restaurant, and I make an incentive to do that, or I know that you want to go on vacation, you were talking to me on a sales meeting or a meeting like at dinner, and you were saying, hey, I really want to start traveling more. You have to be unreasonable with your team and know what's going to drive them.
The bonus you put out, that is your advertisement to the rest of the office, the rest of the company. For example, if somebody wins a bonus where it's like, okay, a guy has a girlfriend, he wants to take her somewhere, whatever it may be, if you just give a dinner gift card, that's bullshit. You got to have car service. You got to make sure it is an experience he's not going to forget. So when he comes back into the office and everyone says, how was it? They're telling everybody how awesome the bonus was, how amazing, how special it was. That's unreasonable hospitality, and it also ties back into the bonus.
So to sum it up real quick, you got to know your people, know what drives them, know their why, be unreasonable. Secondly, knowing when to drop the bonus. Third is going to be the time. So bring it in early in the month.
And it's doable, it's accomplishable. If you do it last minute and the end of the month, that can't happen.
Yep, and make it an experience. Then give them the full thing. If you're tying in your sales team to the bigger vision, it's going to motivate them even more, because if they're tied into the bigger vision of the company, they're already going to be motivated. Who gives a shit about a nice restaurant? I know where this company's going. I want to go there. No matter if you give me a nice restaurant, a car service, flying private, doesn't matter, because I want to be a part of the actual vision. So number one out of all of those things is, where is your vision, and is it big enough to encapsulate the sales team and motivate them purely? Are you selling the dream? Cool. That was 5 minutes of Phil and Justin. Let's go.